Where you at, Berto?
Akaash response just made things worse. If you guys don't know who Akaash is, he is a comedian who has been making his rounds on the internet because his wife is just honestly disgusting of a person, of a human being, bro. Like, she's disrespectful, she's ungrateful, and I don't necessarily feel bad for this Akaash guy because when you see individuals like this, they're kind of like walking doormats, and you know, I'm always kind of the type of person where it's like, hey bro, you gotta have a backbone as a man. Like, you can't just be out here just letting people walk all over you like that. But it is sad to see, bro, your wife disrespecting his wife literally said in front of him that she would want to have relations. When I say relations, I'm talking about cheek clapping with another man, his best friend at that. She said it in front of his face, and he's just there. Holy.
Akaash finally responded back to the humiliation ritual his wife has been putting him through. It is not looking good for our boy, man. This is actually a really sad story, and it doesn't bring me joy in even reporting on this, man, because I have nothing against Akaash.
Yeah.
He just married quite possibly the most horrible human being I think I've ever witnessed on this internet.
Ever.
We don't have to rehash everything that has happened over the last.
And it's sad because she's a very beautiful woman, man. I don't even mean to give no glaze on her, but it's just like, this is one thing, you could take this as a lesson, y'all. And this is not to say that all beautiful women act like this, but like, don't get so like enamored by beauty to the point you end up being a sucker, bro. Because you go wife up this because of how she looks, and you know, she got the pretty smile, the nice hair, but she has not even the slightest bit of respect for you as a man. It's not worth it, gang. You're gonna go out sad in the end. And she doesn't even appreciate it.
But let's just say over the last week, we have learned more about Akaash and his relationship and his marriage than any of us ever planned to. And that's because we were introduced to Akaash's wife, Jasleen, through her podcast. And let's just say this podcast is nothing short of a humiliation ritual for Akaash.
It's probably what he needs, though, honestly, for the whole world to kind of just be on his ass so he can finally maybe muster up some balls to leave her ass.
Yo, it's such malarkey that I began to think, oh, maybe her plan is to embarrass Akaash to the point where he embarrassed her. Because, like obviously no man would ever sit there and allow their wife to tell them on a podcast in front of him. There's another man sitting next to Akaash on the podcast, and she told Akaash, I want to have an orgy with that man because he's sexy.
Oh my God.
No man would tolerate a woman coming online and telling us constantly that she's with him because of money.
A walking nightmare, gang. A walking nightmare.
No man would tolerate his virgin wife, who he thought was a virgin, coming on podcasts and actually telling multiple stories of hooking up with men, getting her booty banged. I'm like at some point, she has to have think, okay, maybe if I do this, he will leave me. But Akaash, quite frankly, ain't getting the message.
Hey, this actually might be the play. Maybe she wants the nigga to leave her. Maybe she's like, yo, I'm so tired of this nigga. I'm just gonna say anything at this point. Okay, I see what's going on here.
And he has tried like to be supportive of her. He even responded back on Twitter when we first started covering this drama and trying to tell himself this is all jokes. He actually tweeted this a week ago when the drama first started, and it looks like his response yesterday falls in line with this. So Akaash will respond back to Myron Gaines, essentially exposing his wife for being despicable. And he will say, my man out here getting triggered by jokes. How ironic. Well, don't worry about me.
This is the thing though, brother. We don't joke about certain shit. I don't care if I'm Kevin Hart. I don't care if I'm the best comedian in the motherfucking world, my gang. My wife is not getting up on no television talking about she want to clap another nigga. What? You are my wife. You are a representation of me and my family and my last name. We not joking about that. So if these are jokes, these are the type of jokes that you are gonna allow your wife to, you know what I'm saying? What? You out of your mind, gang. So we know it's not a joke. We know it's not a joke because it can't be. Because any wife that respects their man even a little bit is not joking like this.
Myron, I got no issue putting a bit in her place, for example. Do I think Akaash has ever put Jasleen in her place?
Never.
Not one bit. Not even an iota. The way Jasleen is moving online is as if she has no respect whatsoever. Even a woman with a moderate to little respect for her husband wouldn't do the things that Jasleen does.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
At all. Okay. And Akaash response last night because he's doing his comedy special, right? His stand-up special.
Mhm.
And the fact that he has to stop and address this during his comedy special. Yo, a comedy special is like the Super Bowl for comedians. This is like the peak of their careers. This is like something that lives in their catalog. And the fact that he has to stop.
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash. And the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy. All people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay Free Cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
And address his wife, talking about having orgies with other men, talking about getting her booty finger banged on a one-night stand with some random Asian guy. It's sad. But his response, I was told by people that was there, well, not I was told, but I read the reviews online. It wasn't funny. It wasn't hilarious. It wasn't something that was like a comedic gold. No, it was actually, I was told, dark. It was sad.
Damn.
It didn't make people laugh. It actually resulted to him ending like his stand-up a tad bit early because the mood got ruined.
Really? Damn, bro. Come on, man. Bounce back, bro. Bounce back. Like, you already went through humiliation. It's on your name. It's on your stain. But, bro, man up. Do what you're supposed to do. Leave that woman. Do whatever you can. Obviously, it's going to be expensive. But it's, you know, the money's not worth your legacy, though, nigga. You going out. Like, your legacy literally is being a B now, bro. I would say it, but YouTube's been, I just got a strike for harassment and bullying, so I got to be careful what I'm saying. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, that's your legacy right now, bro. Being a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Tighten up.
Because it didn't really feel like he was perfectly okay with it, even though he was trying to appear as if he was okay with it.
Akaash Singh addressed the drama with his wife. He's doing stand-up shows at Cobb's Comedy, and someone who was in the crowd went to Reddit and described what he said. So they put, I went to the 7 p.m. show last night, and it was extremely awkward. He was clearly not processing the situation well, and he ended the set 20 minutes early. I only found out about his wife the day of the show, and honestly, after seeing that set basically be his therapy moment about it, I am way more suspicious of controversy than before. This is clearly something he's insecure about, even though he tried way too hard to make it seem like he wasn't. He spent the first 10 to 15 minutes of the set talking about the controversy, how his wife has been loyal to him, and everything she has been saying is just jokes.
This is sad, bro. This is sad. You know I opened up the video talking about how I don't really feel bad for him, but it's kind of hard to watch this happen. It's wow.
I don't know how much I believe somebody when they say, I didn't know nothing about this drama. I just went to the show. And because he talked about it, I figured out what was going on and went online and then somehow found a YouTuber to get the full scope to. But if they're telling the truth, and this is not somebody who is drama obsessed, they had no idea what was going on, And when they got there, their first time hearing about this drama was him talking about it. And he appeared to be very bothered by it. He appears to not have a good poker face about it. And he actually seems pretty disturbed. It would make sense. Like, it would make sense that a man is very concerned that the woman who he bragged about, who he told the world about, the woman he bragged about being pure and being holy, right? And being religious and being a virgin and having that white dress on when he walking down the aisle, that woman now being viewed as the pinnacle of an absolute slur. It will bother any man, bro.
Yeah.
Especially a guy who has made it his life mission to go against the red pill, to provide himself and his life, right, as an example of how you could find a good girl if you look the right places. He looked the right places, right? and he ended up with the worst possible person on earth. Now, I feel like Akaash is bothered by this, and he kind of has to lie about, it just being jokes, because he really has no other remedies. Like, what can Akaash really do with the situation? He
has to leave her, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to hurt. It's probably going to be expensive, but he has to leave her. That is the answer. You cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me. Again, if I was him, I'm putting my pride to the side and I'm getting a divorce. There's nothing to talk about, bro. There's nothing to talk about. You got up on the TV. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm handling business. I'm making all this money. I'm providing for you. I'm making sure you straight. And then you going to get up in here and play in my face? Listen, if you don't get the fuck up in my face, bitch. I'm telling you, bro. That's what he has to do. He has to leave her. You know what I'm saying? Lock in, focus on himself, change his mind frame. And then, you know what I'm saying? Maybe just go dark for a little bit. Maybe just go dark for a little bit, like in the sense of like you got to go on your little villain arc. Remind the people, the good people who runs this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then however many years you bounce back and do what you got to do, brother. But like you got to leave this woman, bro.
Can't leave her.
Why? No, I'm leaving.
She has already made that pretty clear. He can't leave her. Here is a TikTok of her bragging about how her
to everyone saying my husband should divorce me.
Husband can't leave her. Addressed to the people telling her husband to leave her. She's saying to everyone saying my husband should divorce me. Boy, do you got something coming, right? Because guess what? Guess what? We didn't sign a prenup.
I'm still leaving. I don't give a fuck. Take half. Take it. I don't care. Because I will not be held hostage by a piece of paper, bro. Look at this. This is crazy. My wife thinks she can get on the internet and play in my face like, ha ha, I'm going to keep disrespecting you and shitting on your manhood. And you're not going to do anything about it. You can't leave me because we didn't sign a prenup. Bet. Bitch, preen is up. We're done. I don't care. Take the money. I'm rich. I made this money. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to make more money. You can't make this money without me. Okay? So boom. And we ain't got no kids. So I ain't got to worry about no child support. Whatever. Let's split this. This will be your forever, and you're going to have to figure it out. I'm going to be good because I got faith in me. I know I'm going to rebuild, and I'm going to be all right. Hell no. I'm not going for this. I am not going for this.
That right there is her address to the people telling Akaash to leave her. Leave me. We ain't signed no prenup. This man married a mastermind, bro. A diabolical mastermind. Oh. And right now you kind of have to ask yourself, man, like, what can he do? Like, divorce the
Leave
chick?
her, yes.
After finding out what, like, her real ways after years of marriage and having to start over at 40 years old after she takes everything from him, like, what exactly is he going to do? And why I don't feel like necessarily bad for Akaash is because this chick hasn't really hid anything from him. Right? Because I was watching her TikTok where he's right next to her. Like, he's literally right next to her. And she's talking about a prenup. And you know, when I knew I had to stop feeling sorry for Akaash? During this chick's prenup, she said, listen, Like, if a man asked me for a prenup, I would never agree to that. But if I'm getting married and I have the money, I would demand he sign a prenup or else I'm not getting married. Because he's not going to take all my stuff. So this chick understands what a prenup is for. She understands why a prenup is necessary, but she made sure to let Akaash know that if he ever asked her for a prenup, she would have never gotten married to him.
And this is what I said in the beginning. That's why it's hard to feel bad for him, because it's just like, this is just straight sucker activity, bro. Bigger than sucker. It's just like straight up like dumbass activity. It's like walking up to it's like going to a zoo and the sign says, don't put your fucking hand in this cage because the lion will bite your goddamn hand off, you know? And you're like, you know, like, dumb is just dumb, bro. Dumb is just dumb.
And Akaash sat there and watched this chick tell him why a prenup is necessary, why she would have it if she had the money, but why she would never sign his. Hence, I won't sign a prenup because I want your money when we divorce, but I would require you sign a prenup if I had the money because you're not taking my money. Wow. And he sat there and went for it.
Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive? And only one way. Like, if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had
He's laughing. He's laughing at himself. Hey, man. Again, I know this isn't every comedian's life, but I guess this is why he made a good comedian. Like, he really made himself the joke. He's the joke. Got it. That's the joke. It's him. This is sad.
Like booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like I would literally call off the wedding.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like I'm not even joking.
How can your explanation for her bad behavior be, oh, she's telling jokes, y'all can't take a joke, y'all can't handle, oh, y'all getting triggered by jokes? When she looked you dead in your eyes and tell you, I'm not even joking. Oh, man.
I'm not even.
Yo, this chick is cold, man.
I had no real ability to, since you were with me when I was broke.
But it's just like, I think it's because guys don't like, in general, like they don't hold the same like values that women do in terms of like loyalty.
What? You're not even loyal.
In general, like I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like I feel like guys in general just like aren't as loyal, and like guys cheat more.
You're a sexist. That's the thing.
I'm a feminist.
That's what we code it as, but you're a sexist. It's
Whatever.
Giving sexist.
Because we were watching Ranj, aka Real Housewives of New Jersey, like reruns, and like Teresa was saying that Joe had asked her to sign a prenup, and I just feel like that's like the biggest red flag. I mean, not to judge like anyone's marriage, like if your husband had you sign a prenup and you guys are happy, like, I mean, that kind of like proves me wrong, but I just feel like...
Listen, bro, the prenup shit, it's damn near if you were with somebody and you were having your way in life and having your motion, and then you get with somebody after the fact, I just think a prenup is 100% necessary. And then if that woman cannot respect that, you know, it can hurt. It's an uncomfortable conversation, but it just is what it is, bro. Like, you cannot risk everything that you've built up, especially in 2025. Like, you know, it's not the 90s anymore. Like, it just is what it is. If you built something from brick by yourself, and then you go into a relationship where, you know, you're pretty much funding that woman's lifestyle, you're leveling up her lifestyle, and you want to marry her, fine, fair enough. But she got to respect that you got to get that prenup, gang. She got to respect it. And if she can't, you know, that's an unfortunate situation, but it might just not work out then. Maybe y'all just not meant to be, because at the end of the day, like, it's your kingdom. That's your dynasty. You built that up brick by brick, and she just get to come through and take half because she loves you. because she says she loves you. Let me tell you guys something, bro. And this is like just real some adult talk. Love is not enough. It's important, but it's not enough. When it comes to this relationship shit and really like, locking in with something, locking in with somebody, love is not enough. Like loyalty, integrity, respect, all of that is worth so much more than love. Love is really just the icing on the cake to, get y'all foot through the door for y'all to do y'all thing together. But that respect got to be there, bro, which this is clearly so lacking. I bet they love the fuck out of each other. I bet she loves him. Shit, why wouldn't she? She gets to walk all over him, spend all his money, got him wrapped around his finger. I'm sure she loves him. She don't respect him, though.
It kind of just, to me, shows like, I don't know, like it's like kind of like you're not like you're already not being generous like as a man, you're already not being generous, and I feel like men should be generous.
And what should women do?
Be spoiled.
Okay. Where should they be generous?
With money.
No, where should women be generous?
Oh, like with tender love and care.
I don't think.
Yep.
Well, I'm
telling you, look, tender love and care. She's loved. She's a very loving wife.
I do it all.
There you go.
I do.
More than me?
Oh, no, more than you.
Well, there you go.
Ugh.
We saw that. We saw that. Don't think we didn't see that.
She's laughing at him, bro. Oh my God, this is pissing me off. Look at this. Look at this. This is bare like, yo, you ain't nothing, nigga. Oh my God. The way she is just, wow.
When she laughs, her mouth is like so wide open. And you can probably just imagine that she's probably laughing like that because she's envisioning like all the money she's about to take from him, bro. Like, on
me. That's what I'm saying. It's like I can see it in her face. Like, yo, there's a crazy frame to be pausing Flacco on. But bro, it's like you can see it in her face that she's just like, I won the fucking lottery. I got the biggest sucker on earth, gang. Holy.
Like, it's the wealth she's about to extract from this dweeb. She knows she found a lick. She knows she found an easy lick.
Oh, like, no. Damn, bro. Make it stop. Akira. Oh, no. This is a nightmare. This should be any man's nightmare. Nightmare fuel. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. No. Oh, my God.
Yo, Akaash has so much respect because he was one of those dudes where he was rational. He was not an extremist. He's not somebody where we can look at it and say, right? Like he was just a normal, average guy who had opinions that a lot of us probably agree with on a lot. But this situation right here, man, just looking at how much he got gamed up by this chick is like, damn, bro.
And is fine with him. No one in the crowd knew how to take this information. And I truly believe that the majority of fans there had no idea any of this was going on. This only made him spending like 1/3 of the set on it even more awkward. He then proceeded to jokingly call his wife a whore every time he brought her up, which was not helping. I think it ruined his whole set, and the mood never recovered, which I think is why he ended early. I honestly don't give a about he or his wife's sex life, but if the orgy stuff is really just jokes, then clearly he's not cool with it and hides it, and or she's just not very funny and no one close to her has told her yet. Curious to hear if anyone else went to later sets and had a better experience. He's in San Francisco till Monday. Damn. So he addressed it for 1/3 of his set. And he's going to go with the she's just joking route, which is an interesting route to go down. But I'm wondering, obviously him doing it on stage is going to make it awkward. I would assume people there kind of know of the controversy, but typically people, the vast majority of them who go to comedy shows are just like, hey, that guy's on my favorite podcast. I'll go see him.
The wife has not had a podcast since the controversy. If they do, they're supposed to drop today, I believe, but we haven't really heard from him at all. Akaash hasn't really talked about it yet on Flagrant. I do believe Flagrant has dropped the episode. I think their last episode was about 3 days ago where they interviewed somebody. Akaash was actually the A mic during that episode. So maybe that episode was filmed before the controversy. We don't know. But as of now, he hasn't really discussed it yet. All right. Now, Andrew Schultz is doing Brilliant Idiots, I think today, if not tomorrow. If they don't talk about it on Brilliant Idiots, then we know what it is, right? Like, if Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz don't discuss this Akaash thing at all, then we know what it is. Then we probably know, okay, like Akaash has probably sent out, the ABB, hey, bro, can we not talk about this? Please don't discuss this publicly. I just want this to go away. But if they do talk about it, then Flagrant will be a pretty interesting episode, right? Because we'll see what Schultz is really made of. Now, obviously, Andrew Schultz, like Akaash, loves him. But Andrew Schultz and this chick been having issues. Like, they've been beefing, like, for a while now. So Andrew, I think, like, finally gets a chance to be vindicated and finally gets a chance to say how he really feels about this chick. Because Andrew been warning Akaash about this chick for years now. Years. Like, I literally seen when Andrew and Akaash started Flagrant, like, this chick apparently, like, her entitled ways started way before the internet. Like apparently she was doing homework on, like, the studio computer, and they asked her to leave, and she got mad and entitled. They asked her to stop working on the computer so they can film their podcast.
Why? What? You just said. Why am I? That was rude. Was that rude?
Yes.
How was that rude, Akaash? Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Why was it rude?
It's kind of rude.
Was it rude? Akaash, was it rude?
I don't care. I'll deal with it when I get home. I won't. I mean, like,
you should leave it in. You should start right
Hold
now.
on.
Hold on.
definitely don't leave it in.
Before we start, because we already started, but was that rude? Was that rude? First of all, something that I learned today that I had only heard in rumors prior was that Akaash's girl does not like young Hezzy.
Really?
At all.
Really? I mean,
I felt a vibe.
I don't blame
she
her.
don't like you.
Oh my God.
No, she don't like you.
Why? Why is that?
I even gave Akaash like a little fake ass compliment. Like, remember when they were doing a podcast and I was like, man, he waited for you. Like, I've been trying to whatever. You know how you try to pick, promote your boy.
Yeah.
When she don't like you, ain't no break.
Hey, bro, feelings mutual.
I'm not
You know
gonna.
what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. I felt the vibes, bro.
The vibes were there. But
felt
wait,
the
was that
vibes.
rude when I just said we'll wait for Akaash's girl? I said we'll wait as long as she needed. We'll wait.
You didn't say it like that.
That's not how you said it.
But that's how I meant. How'd it come out?
Like, get
All right,
out.
we'll wait.
It was like, all right, we'll wait.
It's the all right, we'll wait plus the pause.
But
Because
she
then
was-
it's like, all right, we'll wait. And they just stare at you.
I don't know what she was. What was she? She was doing homework or something. Oh.
So you kicked her out while she was doing work.
Son, I just looked over the computer and it looked like she was coding or some shit. And I was like, bro, we got a podcast to do. It's already quite late. Because a very entertaining interview with
And
Akaash
then
and
you
his girl
gotta
on horrible
double down.
decisions.
That's what makes
Yeah.
you H.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't
Hold
going
on.
for it. I'll be telling
Hold
you.
on.
Like, if that was my girl, like, we'd have to have words. Like, okay.
Why you spicing this up?
I'm not
bro?
even spicing it up.
We
Like,
got
I
it.
just
We
saw
love
it.
it.
Those
What
one of
happened?
those things. I was just like, what?
Yo, Akaash, explain to me what's going on, because I don't get it. And now you're pitting Akaash against me like he got to do something.
I'm not putting nobody against
And
nobody.
I
I was
man.
like,
Kaz in the corner. I know you high.
You can see the type of individual Akaash is, bro, because everybody has something to say but him. He's like the kid at the lunch table that just kind of takes everything. Like, he doesn't stick up for himself. He doesn't put an end to anything. He doesn't say, hey, I don't like this, or he's I don't care. Yeah, it's just fine. It's fine. Wow. this is like the end result of that. Like somebody that just never grows out of it and really just rides that type of vibe all the way to the top. Okay.
Something. I'm not high at all. I'm super sober.
He's like just been super chill this whole episode.
I had to watch the show. We're taping the show right now.
It's kind of crazy because when this happened, you could go back and read the comments. Everybody was against Andrew Schultz, not really understanding who Akaash Singh's girlfriend is or how problematic Jasleen could be. But now looking back, Andrew Schultz was 100% right, bro. Yeah. Andrew Schultz was 100% justified, bro. Like that, that right there just falls in line with who we think Jasleen is, right? Inconsiderate, problematic, bro. Storming out, closing the door, slamming the doors, being upset that they told you, hey, you can't do homework here. We have to film. But let me know in the comments.
Word, man, word. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. This is actually like, it's depressing to see in real time. But hey, again, that's a grown ass man. He needs to figure that out.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.